Excellent timing. We're getting consistent readings, and I believe we're ready to try again. That is, if you're up for it. What can I do for you? Great, to work everyone. Let's get this underway. And you, just relax, but also be sure to concentrate very carefully. Look for the next Adra pillar. Once you have the connection, just step through.
Kara, I say the Animancer's tower has seen better days.
Will do.
Could be a fight.
Feel it. Oh, that's the stuff.
Not exactly my area of expertise. That's not very helpful.
Got it.
Yeah! Right on target.
Tell me, whatever you need.
Huh?
Oh? Tell me.
I've got it.
We got trouble.
Feel it.
This does not work!
Sacrifice.
Then!
Work is rough!
Let's. Ready to brawl?
Feel it.
Oh, good. Mo, Ixie, Ona.
Worth and rough!
No mercy! I cannot whack him any harder!
Just like you. So help me God, I'll whoop the next one of you who takes aim at me.
This is futile!
Just calm
Down.
Please cut me loose! Don't leave me here! Please help me. I do not know how it is you came by this place, but please, you must save us. Those animals ate him. My friend. I could only watch. Riku, who takes his life and spares mine. Please, let me free. I cannot stay here any longer. What? Oh, it is an old shrine to Nagati. The priests, they went to Nekataka, and now there are no guards on these roads. 2 days with a cart, I think? I am not sure. But how is it you do not know?
And this is what animancers consider science? I'm not impressed.
We are just merchants, traders. The lizard surrounded our wagon and dragged us here. Tamao is gone. But Badima, surely she is still here? Ikira, you have my thanks once again. They took someone else. Badima, she must still be in the cages to the southeast. These creatures must have a key somewhere. Please help her. I think I will be sick. May Nagati guide you to calm waters.
I feel it.
Confound it! It usually works.
Let's go.
Beyond I feel it.
That dog won't hunt. Me and you are about to mix.
Aye, you need only ask.
I'll get it open. Done. I feel it.
It's not very helpful.
Then!
reinforcements!
Don't let them escape! Feel
That's it! Let's try it out!
This does not work. Shit! Behind us! Look sharp!
Cautiously.
Feel fearless.
Then!
You ask too much.
That's the stuff.
We'll take you, Watcher.
Madiko, I thought I was done for. These monstrous brutes. Look at what they have done. They've destroyed all we have worked toward for a little coin. Ah, yes. Someone. This is a bold move, even for the Royal Deadfire Company. They are losing patience. And look at our machines. We'll clean up here. See to the wounded. You'd best get over to the offices. Let them know what happened.
good. Mowing pixies on.
Let's go. Raise the fear.
This is futile!
Just like
Will do.
You ever hear music in your mind? Like a chorus of screams. It's downright lovely.
Watcher, at last, someone who can answer my questions. They're saying there was an attack at the spire. I fear I'd sent you to your death. None of the Huana guards will tell us a thing, and Flaune's message is illegible. What happened? The Royal Deadfire Company. I didn't realize they were even aware of our efforts. I'm glad you're in one piece, Watcher. I'll have the details out to Flaune, I think. You've more than earned your reward. And perhaps you'd consider stopping by Alvari's office. I believe she'll want some assurances as to the state of the spire.
I can't decide if the gods must love or hate you, Watcher. Perhaps both. Volcanoes, giant waves. Mel, I've had my fill of this island. It involves no divinities, but I do have some news for you as well. I have decided to take action with regards to Kastell's incompetence. I have called together a meeting of the Songreta Mea Compressa. Our esteemed investors have come to hear Director Kastell's excuses for squandering their fortunes. You've witnessed Kastell's mistakes personally, and you know what is at stake for us with Ukaizo. The council will want to hear from you, the Cantanucesi in particular. The company needs new leadership. Leadership that can make effective use of its most important allies. Let us start here, striking a fine impression before the wealthiest men and women in Eora. The truth will damn him as surely as any fiction. The man lives in a dream world. You will attend the trial, I hope. Your testimony is a vital part of the proceedings. Of course, I will send word to the shareholders. You can meet us upstairs when you are ready.
Can I ask you something personal?
Makera, do not hold back, my friend.
You sure? Sometimes I ask things to get people riled up without meaning to.
Well, if it riles me up, then I say you have my undivided attention.
All right. Is there any kind of ocean critter I shouldn't be eating in front of you?
Your time watcher, if you will. Some of the hands discovered an unusual crate in the ship's hold. Unfortunately, the ship lacks the defensive fortifications of Cadnua. A crate could have been slipped aboard at any of our ports of call, assuming it wasn't placed among our goods as we took on supplies. It is roughly a yard to a side and labeled beans. The hands who noticed it were tasked by the cook to bring up ingredients for the evening's stew. The hand left the crate in the hold if you wish to examine it.
Don't let anyone tell you you're too shrimpy to be a fighter. I was half your age when I started training.
On it.
You can see me. It's really you then, the captain of the Defiance. Oh, this is fantastic. How satisfying it is to know one did not give one's life in vain. I come from the island of Kazuwari, and we need your aid. Me, Muatu, formerly of the island of Kazuwari, presently of the Beyond. An unfortunate side effect of encountering a swiftly moving blade at roughly shoulder height. Yes, we had to get a messenger to you, but we couldn't let me be seen leaving Kazuwari. An inelegant solution, maybe, but an efficient one. The people of Kazuwari are, wary of the uninitiated. For good reason, of course. I came from Kazuwari, where the most skillful hunters, the most hardened explorers, the deadliest warriors all gather to earn the favor of Tawamawai. But Humaire, the island's caretaker, says the essence that sustains the island has sickened. Curdled, she called it. The animals, the trees, they all churn with anger and fear. The faces of the hunt, that which hunts, kills, and endures. Some believe them to be the tripartite aspects of Galawain. Not that I would know, I've never asked them. We need a watcher. No one else can talk to souls, Humaire said, and souls are our problem. You're a watcher, right? The watcher, the one who died and lived again, who speaks to the gods. That's the watcher we need. I knew it! I knew Humaire wouldn't have lied. You will help, won't you? Oh, that's fantastic! Thank you! Speak to Humaire at Kazuwari, Watcher. She'll be able to better explain the situation than I am. Kazuwari's a huge island west of Hasango. It's pretty hard to miss, what with the high cliffs and waterfalls. There's one thing you should know. The faces of the hunt jealously control who enters and leaves the island. But there's a waterfall on the southern side of the island that will allow you to sneak in, so long as you're circumspect. I guess you should also know. The island's residents might not take too kindly to your presence if you're found. They're, prickly bunch. But I'm sure that won't be a problem for you.
No, I just... Thing is, I might know something about that box there. A little more than something. All I'm saying is, maybe you don't want to touch it. Maybe we tie a big rock to it and throw it overboard. Right now. It's a box with a dead man's head in it. Great. That's great. Maybe we should talk about it later. You seem to have your hands full.
Hey, hello? I'm still here. Are you going to help us? We could really use the help. Once we've arrived, I can help you find your way into the heart of the island. If you want me to. I wouldn't want to presume. In the meantime, I'll be here. Well, behind you, really, with the rest of the spirit. Following you around.
You find yourself in cold, suffocating darkness. There is a familiar weight in your hand. A lantern. It sputters to life, and the world shifts into focus. A staircase spirals endlessly below you. With nowhere else to go, you start down. A wave of blistering heat hits you. Then a sea salt wind. Divine voices boom and screech. Their words shake the platform beneath you, shake the very air around you. The gods are fighting.
Lay your blame elsewhere, Wodika. I won't suffer your arguments any longer.
Mogren looms large before you, an accusing finger leveled at the melted visage of Wodika. Wodika screws her mouth into a sneer.
You fool! If only we had attacked him when I first proposed it.
Accusations drip bitter as bile from her tongue.
Ah, if it isn't Bareth's intrepid little minion.
The pallid knight looks down at you, a frown etched deep in her otherwise statue-still features.
I am afraid we are not at our best.
The Watchers return. Perhaps we should hear what she has to say.
Helia's birds chatter anxiously among themselves. Wal's many eyes alight on each god in turn.
We make little enough progress on our own.
We try, but agreement eludes us.
Andra's storm-dark eyes swivel to meet yours.
Is there nothing we can do?
Magrin glances at the pallid night from the corner of her eye. After a thoughtful pause, she speaks.
The time has come for us to seize the power we have long left untouched and absorb our scattered children.
Andra nods, her lure bobbing bright.
Terrible though it would be, perhaps you are right.
I did, and I was scolded like a child for my terrible audacity.
A curl of steam rises from her nose. The pallid knight looks on, impassive.
Should we be killed, we may possess the bodies of our godlike children. Or should we face a force too powerful to stand against, we can absorb their souls, granting us additional strength. Helia's wayward daughter and Andra's precious son, yes, they would die. Them and thousands of others.
The pallid knight speaks with the chilly temperance, possessed only by the god of death.
They are our children. They belong to us. It is their birthright and their destiny. But the time for that plan has long passed us by.
Are we to keep nothing for ourselves? Not a single secret retained? Not a solitary mystery?
Magrin elbows one of Wal's floating eyes away.
Aethys will lay bare our every secret soon enough. What is one or two revealed now? But we get ahead of ourselves. First, the Watcher must get to Ukaizo, and that will be a trial all its own.
The Guardian of Ukaizo has stood watch over that place for millennia. It will not stand aside, not even for Bareth's herald.
Helia, who had been lost in quiet, anxious conversation with her birds, breaks in.
It yet lives.
Of course. Our progenitors crafted it.
A pair of Helia's finches come to join Wal's floating eye. They hover just out of Magrin's reach and swoop in to poke her when she's not looking.
And the Watcher will be forced to reckon with it if she wishes to confront Aethys.
The birds at last linger too long, and Magrin slaps them away. They burst into a cloud of essence, then reform and fly in a screeching chorus back to Helia.
A creature crafted by the Ingwithans to protect the machinery of reincarnation. It doesn't care much for visitors.
Will you divulge our every secret to the kith, Magrin?
Magrin shrugs.
If it suits me.
Go prepared, Watcher. The Guardian will not stand aside, not even for the Herald of Bareth.
Where's the challenge in that? You met my challenge at the Searing Falls without hesitation, after all. And when Firga faltered, you restored her faith in me.
There is another topic we have yet to address.
The pallid knight holds up one gauntleted hand, and the other gods fall silent.
Tell me, Watcher, where do you stand? What do you think of Aethys' scheme to destroy the wheel?
The pallid knight spreads wide her hands.
Think of the beyond as a reservoir, the in-between as storm clouds, and souls as rain. When a living thing dies, its soul enters the in-between. And when the in-between grows full, it releases souls into the beyond, where they wait to be redistributed to new bodies, new lives. The wheel is the process by which souls are moved from the in-between to the beyond, from the rain cloud to the reservoir, and from the reservoir into the living world. Without the wheel to mediate the transfer and redistribution of souls, the souls of all who die remain in the in-between. And without souls to fill it, the beyond gradually empties, trapping all of the remaining souls in existence in the in-between. When the beyond is empty and the last creature on Aora dies, that is the end of everything. It is Rimergon's future. The one soul essence sustains us. We feed off it, off the little fragments you mortal kiths shed like snakeskin as you pass into your next life. Without sustenance, we starve as any mortal might. We die and leave a great silence behind, an eternal emptiness from which nothing is born. You see then that we cannot help but argue. The fate of life hangs in the balance, and we are as ever beholden to our natures.
Tell us, Watcher, where do you stand?
And so many will suffer needlessly for it.
Kith will have a few generations at most before the Beyond is vacant of souls, and adaptability is your greatest strength. Aethys believes you will succeed. An uncaring god would not have that faith.
The Pallid Knight knits her fingers together and regards you.
You would take his side? He destroys your wheel!
The Pallid Knight turns unblinking eyes on Wotica.
Put aside your childish notion of sides and open your eyes. You are made blind by your rage.
Aethys loves the mortals more than any of us. He has always been their greatest champion. He believes Kith will rise to his challenge. I am not so sure, but I look forward to watching them try. He found our blind spot and exploited it admirably. By the time we even had a hint of what it was he intended, it was already too late to stop him.
If we still had our bodies, we could oppose him.
Wotica balls her bony hands into fists and glares long at Andra.
Do not lay your blame on me. We set them aside after I killed Abaddon, it is true, but you did not fight the decision then.
She turns her back on Wotica then, and looks instead to the Pallid Knight.
What if Aethys is right, and Kith succeed in rebuilding the wheel? What then?
Wal's many eyes bounce and blink in quiet delight.
That would be quite amusing indeed.
And what if they fail? Then they die. And so do we. We have to help them.
Helia's voice rises, near to panic. Wotica drives her fist into her hand.
Help them! We should finally bring them to heel!
The Pallid Knight raises a hand and stares at Wotica until she falls silent.
Watcher, Aethys yet values your counsel.
The Pallid Knight's eyes bore into yours.
An impassioned plea from the Hound of Aethys may still temper his actions. Confront him at Ukaizo. Never have I known Aethys to converse with a mortal as he does with you. Your opinions must matter to him a great deal.
The Pallid Knight's stern countenance softens.
Time moves swiftly away from us now.
The Pallid Knight spreads her hands before her.
Go, Watcher. Do what you must.
The edges of your vision begin to dim. Like a sun setting, twilight encroaches on your mind.
You will not fail.
The Pallid Knight conjures a blinding white light in her palm that swiftly grows to engulf the room. Then, the crack of thunder rends the air, and you feel the floor drop out beneath you. You come to flat on your back, staring at an all-too-familiar ceiling. Alone, once again.
cried, had many a silent tear, and as he pressed her to his heart,
Yeah, right.
Back from Crookspur, are we? I hope the luster hasn't come off all of Castle's fanciful dreams. The man has little else to sell. What, before you sullied your conscience, you mean? No. I had suspicions, and your recent activities confirmed them. Castle turns to desperate measures to stave off the inevitable. The man is floundering. I myself came from nothing. Perhaps you knew that. No family name, no prospects. Perhaps like recognizing like, no? I know what it takes to claw a future from this world. For ourselves, for the republics. People like Castle, they live in a fable. They cannot understand why the rest of us simply cannot appreciate their grand visions. The wealthiest people in Eora hunger after luminous Adra like withered beetles. There is power in dangling that in front of them. The only kind of power there is for us. I mean to take it. And the question you must ask yourself as you go through Castle's errands is where you will be standing when my moment comes. Welcome back. Please, go ahead. Very well.
get us underway. I see you have wasted little time in involving yourself, lady. Director Castol, Governor Alvari, you are both here?
Indeed, Your Excellency.
Yes, Your Excellency.
And this is to be your witness?
A moment, Nero. Is that not Pelagina Mesray? Have we brought one exile to welcome the other?
Duke Remasi, Maestras and Mestres. I am here to assist in these proceedings, nothing more.
Most esteemed guests, this is the Watcher of Cad Nua.
We were sorry to hear of Cad Nua's fall, lady. How interesting to find you here. You have my sympathies.
Fishing for the necessary contributions, are you?
Let us begin, if the clerks will attend the roll. Albina Carnetto, Duke Remasi Storanzo Miscelona, the Archmage.
Devils take your role, Nero. This isn't the Songretta Ducala. We are all here. Let's get this over with.
They may not be violent, but these fine people are all ruthless in their own way. The roads they took to reach this room are littered with their enemies.
If this goes badly, at least there's enough wealth in this room to cover our funeral expenses several times over.
Very well. Then let me extend my sincerest thanks to our shareholders in attendance. In deference to present company, we will proceed in Edira. Director Castol, you stand accused of nothing less than gross incompetence, mismanaging of resources, willful deceit. Grave charges all. We have examined the evidence available to us. The numbers are not in your favor, Director. But you will have the opportunity to explain yourself. Now, Alvari.
Agrasima, Your Excellency. Esteemed Council, I bear Maestro Castol no ill will. We have always treated one another with great respect. But his time is past. I put it plain. The company is bleeding resources. We have identified numerous sources of Adra, and yet, how much of it ever reaches the republics? The expedition to Pococahara was but the latest failure. Trained workers and supplies gone, and for nothing.
The loss of the expedition was out of my hands. In any enterprise, there is risk.
Some risk, Castol. The question is whether you have overreached.
I have more, Your Excellency. Your coin, lords and ladies. Where has it gone all this while? Not to mines and industry, no. The director has spent the bulk of it on frivolous experiments.
That is absurd. Animancy research has gotten us where we are today.
Precisely.
Enough, Alvari. Watcher, you have had some involvement in these experiments. Do you have anything to add?
Another risk, Castol? A watcher is a valuable resource. One better spent appraising Adra veins.
She's not a centaur, Remasi. Still, it is a shame. Power like that. It would have been something to see.
Director Castol, your orders were plain. To secure every Adra vein in the region by any means necessary. Witness, do you feel these orders have been carried out?
We appointed Castol to this post because of his experience and background, Watcher. This falls short of his best.
The ledgers speak for themselves. Castol has brought us to the brink of ruin.
We have heard much of Akaizo in recent days. I wonder, Director Castol, just what are your plans for the fabled city?
Ukaizo holds an enormous quantity of a luminous Adra. Our research has already yielded results. If we can establish an outpost there, then if we take this opportunity, we can accomplish far more than we initially believed. I could make you rich, lords and ladies, beyond your wildest dreams.
You may be rich in a century or two. Have you that long to wait? Some of you perhaps, but all? Dreams are all Castol has to offer. We have scores of Adra sites mapped to detail. Why not focus our efforts there? Castol risks your fortune on illusions.
That is true. We have mapped these deposits for years. The closer we travel to Ondra's mortar, the denser the deposits. Even Alvari knows this.
Even if there is Adra past the mortar, let us grind down the whole of it and be done with the place. Or will the Songreta war against the natives and sea monsters for the next 100 years?
We have heard a great deal this day. Alvari, have you any final arguments?
Only this. That Director Castol has betrayed his station and our trust by allying himself with a Principe captain by the name of Furanti.
A Principe captain? You have evidence of this, Alvari? The word of a witness?
You cannot bring us Adra, so you ply an older trade, Castol.
That it isn't.
Or is it that you were trying to line your own pockets, Castol? Daring. More daring than I would have suspected.
No, my lord. I swear it.
I think we have heard enough. Any final words?
My lords, ladies, our enemies will make for Ukaizo in short order. The Valiant Trading Company must be ready. It needs decisive, effective leadership, now more than ever. With the Watcher's aid, we have the opportunity to claim an overwhelming victory. One that will carry us all into the history books.
Assuming she means to help us.
We will see, won't we?
You have heard all the accusations against you. Castol, any final words?
Everything I do to help the company. You know this. 2 years ago, you entrusted me to establish the Luminous Adra trade. I will continue to serve you, dutifully, and to my best ability. I know now that Alvari has hungered after my position for years, just as she will hunt after yours if you allow her to rise. She would cast Margaret off her throne if she could.
Maestras and Mestres. I believe Director Castol does have the best interests of the Republics in his heart, but I cannot deny that his actions have jeopardized the company's interests in the Deadfire.
It pleases me to know that I may yet rely upon you to place your loyalties above your personal feelings. It is time. Let us put the matter of Castol's dismissal to a vote. All in favor? We gave you a chance, Castol. We made it clear what defiance would cost. You have squandered that opportunity. Perhaps you will have better luck in the living lands. Ignato Castol, I hereby pronounce you banished. Exiled from the Valiant Trading Company and the Valiant Republics by order of the Songreta Mea Compressa.
Do this! Mercy!
I believe that brings this meeting to a close. Agressima, Watcher.
Let us speak once the room clears, Watcher. I think we have much to talk about. Look at me. I am still sweating. You did well. Ah, very well. A perfect witness. Impartial. You and I were together in this. Let us seal the pact in coin. We move now with singular purpose and ensure the prosperity of the republics. Trade, coin, civilization, amica. That is what we give them with Ukaizo. And for us, our rightful place in the world. There is but one final distraction that must be seen to. A final obstacle. The Royal Deadfire Company. They will not stand idly by as we lay our claim. It is time to do something about that. You have had some success with the Animancers, I hear. It is time for them to earn their keep. If she finds proof of our involvement, certainly. Provided we are careful, there will be no such evidence. We will use the animals as machines to transport you into the Royal Deadfire Company's powder house. You'll set the powder house alight. The powder will do the rest. Elette has a modified explosive for you. She'll get into the details. The important part is that it should be enough to blast the entire powder house right to hell. There are risks, of course. The gunpowder is one concern, but the powder house itself is also heavily guarded. Best that you avoid being seen. The Deadfire breeds madness. You have been here long enough. Let us teach you the language. No half measures, no hesitation. If our enemies do not expect this of us, all the better. This is our best, our only chance to seize victory. You hold my ambitions in your keeping, Watcher. Try not to get yourself blown to shreds. Elette will be waiting for you at the top of the spire. Good luck.